Alright, we are live. 1 second, hold up.
Hooray for you.
I am live. Hold on.
She's alive.
I'm live, baby.
She's alive.
I'm not even sure if anyone's in chat right now. Hold on, I'm double checking my my stuff. Okay, I'm connected. We are good. We are. Hey, Blade. Hello.
Of course it's Blade.
Hello. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do a little bit of work while people start piling in and shit. And Emblemcon was good. It was fun. I think I'm gonna wait till possibly more people start piling in. I'm gonna give it another... maybe another 10-15 minutes for more people to start piling in. But if they don't pile in by then I can start talking about it because I don't want anyone to miss this. If at all possible. So I'm gonna just start off with doing work. But yeah, I missed this. I almost forgot how to stream. So I'm just like, yep, I am just about ready to go. And I'm like, nope, there's still some stuff I have to do.
What kind of stuff?
You know, just freaking trying to, you know, actually get stream started properly and all that.
Oh.
Also, Sam is playing Dark Souls in the background, so you're gonna hear a lot of that. Yeah, I'll talk about, like, all that in more detail, once more people start piling in. Because, again, I don't want people to miss, anything that I'm talking about. Even though my mantra is there's always the VOD, I feel like this is best experienced live. So I'm just like, I'll talk about it when more people start, coming in. Infinitely more streams for April than planned. Yeah, just because of how things happened. Let's see here. I actually don't know what I want to work on specifically for Cycle of Remorse today. I just kind of opened up opened up chapter 24 since that kind of needs cutscene work. So I kind of want to get that out of the way. I think the tactics logic stuff still needs some work, if only because there are some wrong answers that still need to be actual wrong answers. So I am going to do that real quick. I'm just going to give that a quick little look, see where's that going.
Just throw in a random... Forrest is the best DILF ever.
He's not DILF age yet, though. Give him till the sequel.
That's why it's a wrong answer.
That's why it's a wrong answer.
Just for no reason, just put that in.
Let's see. I wasn't sure if I should say this, but now the King Gamer uploaded the Left 4 Dead 2 video. Nice. I'll have to give that a peek later. Let's see. So we got that. Okay, I still need to draw the CG for that part. So that's something. I still need to do.
Darling, you still have food.
I know I still have food.
You probably should eat that food.
I know. But yeah, I would have started stream earlier today, but Sam and I literally got home, like only a couple hours ago. Because, like, okay, so we got to delivery. We got to the delivery site at, like, 9:45 a.m. 9:35, yeah. And we probably would have been able to get unloaded and home sooner, but they didn't have anyone at the delivery site who was authorized to unload the truck until, like, 12-ish, 1 o'clock-ish. So we were stuck there for hours. We couldn't get unloaded until then, so... Yeah, that's why I started stream so late. Like, way later than I wanted to today. So it was nuts. I would have loved to have started earlier.
Darling, I might point this out, but...
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna fix that.
Okay.
He's my little guy, my little
That's
baby.
gonna make you sad.
Yeah. Yeah, my Pikachu plush's mouth. Oh no, Sam!
What?
You made Pikachu all sticky.
I did? Where?
Yeah, look at all this gunk. Handle Pika with care.
I'm trying to handle Pika with care.
You gotta wash your hands from all this sticky. Anyway, okay.
I had watched this Never from the Sticky, remember?
Yes, but I think...
Which was before I started using him.
Anyway. But yes, be careful with Mika. Hi, GNS. Good to see you, man.
Oh, GNS is here. Nice.
Yeah. Alright. But yeah, I'm gonna give it another maybe 5 more minutes for more people to pile in, and then I'll start talking about Emblemcon, because again, fun times, fun times. But oh man, oh man, was that a whole thing? It wasn't bad. The panel was good. The panel itself was good, but oh man, do I got stuff to say on what happened on my end, like, oh. But no, I'll talk about that in like about 5 more minutes when more people start piling in.
Well, it was a thunderstorm for one thing.
Well, yeah, again, I'm gonna get into more detail once people start piling in. Because holy shit. It was a whole thing. It was a whole ass thing. Alright, let's see here. You know what? I can just use Control F. I don't know why I'm just scrolling through and skimming. I can just use Control F to look up... Find. Ah, here we go. I knew I had another wrong answer somewhere here. Wrong answer number 2. Okay, what was... Okay. What was the wrong answer for this part?
I have no idea.
Oh. Man, I don't know what I want for this wrong answer here. I'll figure something out.
You will?
Let's see, if I had to guess what Sam didn't like, it might have been any mentions of the 3DS games and onwards, excluding Three Houses. I mean, you at least liked Shadows of Valentia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like the best remake, but it was still pretty good.
It's my favorite of the 3DS entries.
Let's see here.
It's really that one game that we will not mention, if at all possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that game sucks.
Let's see, what is the best Fire Emblem remake? I have not played enough of them to really...
Best remake is debatable. I mean, there's Shadow Dragon and Mystery of the Emblem, but I have mixed thoughts on those.
Uh-huh.
Specifically Heroes of Light and Shadow.
Uh-huh.
Avatars. Well, more specifically, I don't like how he steals lines and spotlight that were originally held by other people.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just still looking at this like, I guess I could just make this a sort of a gimme answer, I guess. Let's see, there are 3, technically 4 if you count Mystery Book 1, and I have played 2 of them, 3 of Book 1, all of that, 3 of them. Okay, okay. I just need to come up with something that's, like, makes sense as a wrong answer, but is obvious that it is a wrong answer. That's the tough part of coming up with wrong answers for this sort of thing.
Oh.
It's just like, yeah, you know what the right answer is, but it's just like, okay, but you also gotta make a wrong answer that sounds kind of correct, but also but you can also go the route of, oh, this is obviously a wrong answer. Which is kind of what I might do.
We should get coffee and donuts.
That's a little too far-fetched. Yeah, the big thing is that, yeah, you have to make it at least sound probable. Since this is kind of like the second tactics logic you have to do, I do wanted to make it at least a little harder than the first one you had to do in Act 2. So I think that sort of progression makes sense. Alright, 6:10. I think I gave enough time for people to start piling in. I can talk about Emblemcon now. So, okay.
Well, Jane, that's at least this year.
Yeah. So, like, Emblemcon! It was fun! Yeah. I was part of that BS Fire Emblem fan dub thing, and it was really, really cool, and it was really fun. It was the first time I've ever done a live fan dub like that with a group of people. So I'm just like, wow, this is great. This is neat. There was someone that sounded like Hector. Yeah. Yeah, the guy who voiced Hardin, very, very good. It was his first time doing a dub like that too. So I was just like, man, he was great, actually. But yeah, everyone else was very fun to work with as well. It's a good thing I brought my microphone with me because we did do rehearsals before the event. So it was nice to have the microphone on me because I would have felt so bad if I had to say, hey, I can't practice with you guys because I did not bring my microphone with me. So I'm glad I brought it. I originally brought it on the off chance that Sam and I would not make it home by the time the event started. And guess what fucking happened? Yeah. Like I said before, we did not get...
Someone didn't get me home even though I told them, hey, I want to be a day ahead of the date that PK needed for that.
Yeah, Sam told his company that, hey, he wanted to be home on May 1st. We literally did not get home until like a couple hours ago. So that was bad.
Yeah.
So... The good news is that since Sam started driving early on May 2nd when the event started, that means he got to stop driving early that day. So he stopped driving at noon. We stopped by a truck stop where I could connect to the Wi-Fi.
When she says early, she means 12 a.m. early.
Yeah. So, like, he was able to stop by a truck stop at, like, noon. So that way,
it might have even been like 11 or something like that.
Yeah. But either way, I was able to connect to the Wi-Fi there. However, here's the fucking thing. There was a thunderstorm in the area, right? Guess when
They're just kind of funny.
Guess when the thunderstorm happened? It happened right at the start of the event. And I was disconnected right at 2 p.m. CST. So I had to scramble and be like, hey guys, give me a second. I got disconnected. There's a thunderstorm in my area. So we had to delay the event like by a few minutes just so that I could get back on. And then... It was so nuts. I had to connect to my phone's mobile hotspot. It's a good thing I researched into how to maximize the amount of data that was being used up by my hotspot, so that way I wouldn't run out. I was looking into, okay, how can, not maximize, minimize the amount of data I was using via hotspot, so that way I wouldn't, like, suddenly disconnect from using up all my data, right? So, because I was like, okay, knowing that we aren't able to make it back home in time for the event, then I have to come up with some backup plans. So I thought to myself, okay, I'll just plan for maybe connecting to my mobile hotspot if that's what it comes to. So I did some research on that. And turns out it came in handy because I had to connect to my phone's hotspot anyway. And then, okay, guys, I got to do a quick demonstration for this next little gaffe. Okay, so here's the fucking thing. Let me open up my files here, actually. Because, okay, since I knew that, okay, we aren't going to be on a reliable internet connection, I was like, okay, I'll download the script because the director, he shared with us the script over Google Drive. So I was like, okay, I'll download the Google Drive, I'll download the script on my end, so that way I don't have to depend on opening up Google Drive and cause a strain on the internet connection. So I do have the script on my person offline, so that way I didn't have to depend on an internet connection to load this baby up, right? But because of the thunderstorm, I thought to myself, okay, maybe it's best if I talk via push to talk, so that way the thunderstorm doesn't like pick up on the microphone, right? And I set up my push to talk toggle as Control Shift. Now, here's where things went wrong. I was planning on scrolling through as one does, but whenever I talked, if I did the press to talk thing, it would zoom in and out because I completely forgot that if you hold the control key while scrolling, it zooms the document in and out instead of doing regular scrolling. So I was like, oh shit, I'm in the middle of reading and I messed things up. Oh shit. So I'm just like, well, fuck. Okay. So so if you were to watch the VOD, you would hear me like do some really weird unnatural pauses during that first bit of narration because I was the narrator, so it was me starting off. So that was also a whole other thing, like, oh fuck. Oh shit. So if you hear any unnatural pauses, that was me realizing, oh shit, the way I've set up this push to talk thing is messing with how I'm scrolling through the script. So the solution was that I was scrambling on my phone to open up Google Drive on my phone to get the script open on that end. That way I could read the script from my phone instead. And I was like, man, shit. Because I just wasn't prepared to do push to talk because I was not anticipating a storm to be in the middle of the stream. So yeah, it was a whole ass thing. It took me a while to, get back into the swing of things, But it all worked out in the end. I think the only scuff from my end was like that beginning narration for episode 1 of BS Fire Emblem. Everything else from there on out, it worked out okay. Everything was fine. Everyone liked the event. We all had a good time. It all worked out in the end. So, like, if I were to ever do this again, which I would really like to, I can just say to myself, hey, your first time doing this, you had every single bad thing happen all at once. You can sure as hell do it again. If you made it out unscathed through all of that and everything turned out fine, PK my girl, you can do it again. It's fine.
You can?
Yeah. Despite everything, where everything went wrong, the panels still turned out great. You can do this again. It's fine. So that was my...
Maybe that was an omen that maybe you should not do it again.
No. This was a test. And I passed.
I am joking.
This was a test and I passed with flying colors, baby. The show must go on and all that. But yeah, this was fun. Oh, another fun story. Let me scroll down to... I don't know if I'm allowed to share this script. I'm sure it's fine, but like... okay. I mean, the event already happened, so like, everything that was said on script was on stream, so I'm just like, I'm sure it's okay if I share this, probably. But yeah, this was the script that we worked with. It had like all of the, graphics from the BS Fire Emblem thing, all here. And then all the visual stuff for our cues and whatever. Let's see. And the director also made these neat little graphics as well for the different scenes of who was talking during which scene and whatever, which was a nice visual element.
That's neat.
Yeah. Let's see. There was one little thing about the script that I wanted to talk about. Oh, a nice little addition. So, the voice of Hardin and the director did a practice sesh on their own, like, the night before the event. I would have joined in as well, but, like, both Sam and I had to sleep early, so I couldn't join in. But there was... Okay, let me scroll to the spots here real quick in the scripts for a quick second once I can find it. Ah, here we go. So... Hardin doesn't mention Roshea or Wolf by name. He does say that, yeah, he's there with him, but he doesn't refer to them by name. And they were like, yeah, it's kind of weird. Why can't we just, like, you know, acknowledge the fact that they're there visually? And, like, yeah, there's that whole bit was just added at the last minute, and I was just like, yeah, this is great. I love this, actually. If you guys haven't watched the VOD yet, please, I think it's worth it. It's good. I liked it. I think everyone did a good job, by the way. Casting was great. Oh, man. And I gotta say, that whole, like, the whole ending scene for episode 1, with Camus and Nina, guys, every single time we went through rehearsal, and even during the event, I was quietly fangirling to myself every single time. When the voice actors did their thing, I was like, oh my gosh, they're in love. I was quietly to myself like, oh my gosh, they're so in love.
You do realize this is a video game series about war, not romance.
But they're in love, Your Honor! They're falling in love!
War is going on.
But they are falling in love, Your Honor!
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I was...
People are dying.
I was fangirling so hard every single rehearsal we went through episode 1. I was just like, oh my god. They're falling in love, Your Honor.
Yes, they are.
What else can I really talk about?
Besides people falling in love.
Oh yeah, another thing. So yes, while my main roles were the narrator and Minerva, hold on. Let me see if I can... Okay, so Dolph, Marcellin, and Tomas all had, like, lines together where they would all just say right. I was technically Marcellin during all that. Marcellin only has shared lines with the other two, so we were just like, okay, Marcellin has a really minor role. Who wants to... PK, do you want to take this? And I'm just like, yeah, sure. If all I have to do is say right along with Dolph and Tomas, I can do it. It's fine. So that was fun. So technically I had 3 roles, I guess. In a way. But that was fun. But yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. I will say though, we didn't really have a lot of time to practice episode 2. We practiced episode 1 quite a bit because we thought that episode 1 was the only episode we had time for. But hey, it turns out we could squeeze in time for episode 2. So, me and Hardin's voice actor, we never really had time to practice together. Us doing our line reads, that was the first time we ever did it, like, together, like, doing it live was the first time we actually heard each other do each other's lines. But I think we worked off each other pretty well. I think it was pretty good. Who was the bit role? Oh yeah, I played as Marcellin, for my bit role. Because he only has, like, 2 lines, and even then, they were only shared with Dolph and Tomas. It was just Marcellin saying right. So it's just like, well, they needed someone, and I'm just like, yeah, you know what, I'll go for it, it's fine. Peak FE1 characterization, true! But yeah, great time. But yeah, I was also watching the VOD, like, right after the event, just to see how it was all from the audience's point of view. Not bad. I think the awkward pauses I had during the opening narration were pretty obvious, but I think it's fine. I did mention that, hey, there was a thunderstorm in my area, so I'm sure that people understood, like, hey, maybe there's gonna be some scuff on the narrator's end. Possibly, and, you know, it's fine.
Darling.
Yes. You found Solaire.
Yes.
The beloved.
Yeah.
It's him.
Yes, you want to walk through Lordran and hold hands with Solaire.
Yes, he's a good boy. I love him. I'm gonna smooch him on his helmet. He's so
Are you okay?
Let's see. In the new Arcaneo War Chronicles, Tomas's only line is a death quote. Dang. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to talk about.
I don't know.
I think that might have been it. I really hope that, you know, we get to do episodes 3 and 4 at some point. Even if it's, like, next year, or maybe it's just, like, an off-con season thing, that would be awesome as well. I don't know. that would be cool if we could pull off episodes 3 and 4 as well. I think that would be neat. I'd probably reprise as the narrator again. I did audition to voice Lena as well, so I don't know if I got Lena's part or whatever, but I have a feeling that if we were to do this again as like an off-season recorded thing, I would probably reprise as the narrator again. Not this time around, no. We only had time to do episodes 1 and 2. We might do episodes 3 and 4 in the future, but it's kind of up in the air when that would be done. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be saved for next year's Emblemcon or if we're just going to do it, not during con season or whatever. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't know yet. So that's still up in the air. I'll let you guys know if I hear back. Have all the roles for episodes 3 and 4 been casted? I believe so. The guy who voiced Camus is going to be voicing Navarre. And,
Oh, mister, I changed my mind.
And let's see. Yeah, I think Rickard has also been casted as well already. But as for all the other roles, I have no idea. I honestly have no idea who else is being casted as whomst. So we'll just see.
What about Ogma?
I don't know. I don't even remember if Ogma is in episodes 3 and 4. I'm gonna be real. I don't remember who's in episodes 3 and 4. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if I hear back.
Cool, though.
He is cool. But yeah, I'll let you guys know if stuff about episodes 3 and 4 get announced. And I'll let you guys know if I do anything beyond being the narrator. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to work now. But yeah, Emblemcon was fun. I liked it.
Was it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Malice is in episode 3. I'm not sure.
Who?
Malice?
Malice. Oh, her.
Yeah. And her...
Wasn't she added in the remake, or has she always been in?
No, I think BS Fire Emblem was technically her debut, and then she got added to the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of Van's other girlfriends.
True, though! Camus Knights are in episode 4, and Harden makes a return, too. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I could not remember for the life of me who else was in episode 3 and 4. But yeah, let's see here. Okay. I don't know how long I plan on streaming today. I kind of want to, like, take it easy. Since we literally just got home, so I'm just like, this might end up being a shorter stream. I just wanted to touch base with you guys, since it's just been a while. Alright, let's see. Is that the only wrong answer I need to come up with something for? Yes, it is. It's the only one. Okay. Jolly cooperation. Alright, let's see what I can come up with for this. To be honest, you got home earlier than I expected. Really? Earlier? We were supposed to be here like 2 days ago!
No. Yeah, you're intimidating.
Okay. Alright, yeah, okay. I just need to figure out... I'm just looking over the intro script again, just to be like, okay, how do I want this to flow?
I don't know. How is do you want it to flow?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Wait a minute. I think I got something. Okay, yeah, we can do this. Let's see, if you were to be commissioned to draw Tommy Wiseau, would you consider that hard? Probably not.
Wait, to draw who?
Tommy Wiseau. He's an actor. Anyway, leaving for work. Alright, see you, GNS. Thanks for stopping by, my dude. But yeah, I don't know how long I want to stream today. I'm just like,
I guess we'll see.
Yeah. He isn't hot, so I was wondering if it would be hard. Nah. I can draw non-hot people, probably. Sam's giving me a look. Yes, my darling, may I help you?
So, what in your repertoire of people you've drawn makes you think you could do that?
Look, man. I think I can still pull it off. Don't worry about it.
Darling,
Yeah.
even the generic, non-important NPC are lookers that you did
What do you... Excuse me.
in Cycle of Remorse.
I haven't drawn any generic NPCs yet.
You still made them all look good.
Well, yeah, because I chose portraits that look good. I haven't actually drawn them myself.
Point still stands. Raise your hand if you think PK's incapable of doing plain-looking people.
Whoops.
Anyway.
Blade raised his hand. Okay, then. Alright, let's see. Let's see.
Yes, you have our every vote of confidence.
I sense so much sarcasm from that. Hey, chew! Pardon me.
PK do ugly people impossible.
What do you mean? I can try to do an ugly person.
Who's ugly in Cycle of Remorse? Also, if everyone's hot, does that mean no one is hot?
Oh, don't you dare bring up this irony to me. I'm not ready to think about it. Oh, babe, can you get a phone charger plugged in? My phone's at 35%.
That's plenty.
No, it is not, actually.
What What do you mean? I mean, I usually wait till mine's maybe 25, 15% before.
Oh, I'm not you! My darling sweet baby boy! I am me!
Here, can you hold on to it?
Yeah, thank you. I am not you, I am me! Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Alright. So that should be charging now.
It's even gotten down to single-digit % before.
Yeah, I know, and I'm always like, why? Why would you let yourself do this?
I completely forgot my phone existed.
Okay, so I think that's all good. I finally got that going.
You okay?
Yeah, I had to do a bit of a yawny yawn.
Yes, I heard you.
Let's see, I overcharged my phone one time and it ended up close to death, so I had to get a new one. Oh no!
Wait, how do you overcharge your phone?
I think older phones were more prone to, like, being overcharged.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. So you had to be careful that you didn't leave it in the charger for too long.
Huh. I had a flip phone, and I never knew that.
Mm.
That was my very first phone.
Not one time, a lot. Oh no! But yeah. Yeah. Let's see here.
Ow.
Alright, there we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I still have placeholders for the boss for this level. I'll get around to writing those later. Oh. I forgot a quotation mark there. That would have messed up with the code a little bit.
Quotation mark?
Yeah.
A quotation mark.
I had to make sure the quotes were closed, or else the stuff would go wrong and fluey.
Oh. That's not fun.
No, it's not. Okay. And you still need to come up with recruitment convos for that. You know what? I should probably write this down. I probably won't do this on stream, just because, again, want to make it chill. So I do want to make this... Okay. I'll save that for later. Yeah. You know what? So, you know what? Might as well talk about this too, since all also happened within the month I was out. Yeah, the Three Princes. I think the judging period is still going. The judges for Sigurd went through a quarter of the game so far because there were 16 entries. And each of the judges have gone through 3 or 4 entries by now. So we've got... So each of them are about a quarter of the way through judging all the entries right now. So I would imagine that the results will be coming out by the end of May if they keep up this pace. So that's going to be cool. But yeah, I'm talking about this now because I am planning on updating the Three Princes one last time, probably when the judging period is over. Just to implement some new changes based on some feedback I got recently.
You got feedback?
Yeah, implement top floor gimmicks to base.
And you're actually listening to the feedback?
Yeah.
You mean people do that?
Yeah. Van, what's up, my dude? You just missed me talking about it earlier. But yeah, it was fun.
Oh, Van's here.
Long story short, there was a lot of scuff on my end. It all managed to work out in the end, though, but it was great. You should check out the VOD. Both this VOD where I talk about it and the actual panel VOD, which I linked in the announcements channel. But yeah, holy shit. Despite the scuff, it still worked out well. It was great. It was fun. I would love to do something like that again. I think it would be really nice. And it would be nice if things worked in my favor this time.
Yes, that would be nice.
Alright. Scuff makes things more fun. Yeah, I guess. Ain't no way. Hey, Taryn. Good to see you. All y'all missed me talking about Emblemcon. But yeah, again, long story short, a lot of scuff on my end. If you want the details, just check out this VOD after stream. And if you haven't checked out the actual panel VOD yet, it's up in the announcement channel. Me talking about the event will make a lot more sense if you actually watch the panel VOD. The Dubs director, Oblock, he's going to upload an archive of the VOD on his YouTube channel at some point. So I'll be sure to link that as well whenever that gets put up. So that way we don't have to depend on Twitch VODs to look back on it. But yeah.
Twitch VODs are a thing?
Yeah, Twitch VODs are a thing, but they are temporary.
Where's Unicorn over? Oh, there it is.
But yeah, Emblemcon was fun. But yeah. Alright. Okay, let's see. So I think I got... Oh, wait. No, I was making notes for myself for changes I wanted to do. Okay, so... Yeah, that's good. And I already did the thing. Okay. So I'll put that on the shelf for now. I'll get around to implementing that change for the Three Princes later. Right now I'm working on Cycle of Remorse, so...
You are?
Yeah, okay.
Good for you.
Yeah. That is for another project. You guys don't need to see that yet. I don't want to reveal too much about that publicly yet.
Oh, what don't you want to talk about publicly?
That one simulator, one chapter thing, game thing I was talking about.
Wait, what?
You know, the thing?
The Three Princes?
No, the other one chapter project I was talking about recently.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't want to talk about it publicly just yet because I'm not going to even work on it until probably for next year's contest. I can keep that open. Where's my... Oh, that was the pronunciation guide for the dub thing. Yeah, it was that Raising Sim project I was talking about. But yeah, I don't want to reveal too much about it publicly yet. Since again, I'm not even working on it yet. I'm just still conceptualizing. Yeah, it's that one. Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much publicly yet.
No.
Because I don't want anyone stealing my idea either, so I'm just like, Not that any of y'all will. I highly doubt you will.
No.
But I'm just like, hey, I gotta keep it hush-hush. At least for a little while.
The internet is a dangerous place. It's dangerous to go alone, so take this.
Yes. Alright. Alright, where are we? Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Do I not have a... Okay, I do not have a dedicated changes... I thought I did have a dedicated changes sticky note thing. Okay, I guess I have to make a new sticky note for Cycle of Remorse stuff. Theoretical reclassing. We'll worry about that later.
We will?
Hey, Zephyr, good to see ya. How you doing? Sam's actually playing Crash Bandicoot in the background right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this was... Okay, this sticky note was for my old implementation of the arena stuff. I can probably get rid of all that, actually. Yeah, I can get rid of all this. I don't need this anymore. Very happy I finally got an achievement that was hanging over me for about 3 years. Let's go! He's actually playing TMS with crash music on his phone. Okay, Van.
TMS?
Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Oh, that thing.
Yes.
The thing that does not exist.
Let's see, I remember you saying that truck drivers play truck driving simulators. Yeah, like, you know, after they come home, they boot up, like, American Truck Simulator or European Truck Simulator,
Yeah,
you know?
if you look up American Truck Simulator, it seems a lot of the people playing it are people, especially if you start scrolling through the comments, yeah, are people who are truckers in real life.
Okay, it's chapter 24. Right. Pre-battle boss dialogue. Oh, I probably need to write a death quote for the boss, don't I? I'll double check if I do, but I highly suspect I have not written a death quote for her yet. Getting paid to drive trucks during the day. Yep. Coming home to simulate driving trucks for free. Exactly! Exactly. You get it, Van. You get it. Let's see. I love this song, especially for Bridge to Turnabout. Oh, yeah, yeah. This is a good one. This is a good one. Right death core. That just makes me wonder if soldiers like playing first-person shooters. That's actually a very good question. I would not be surprised if that would be the case. Death core. Right. Let's see, some do. One YouTuber I'm aware of was in combat and plays COD. Oh, okay, interesting.
Oh.
Okay.
After a while. Good to know. Yeah. Maybe they play Doom.
Okay, so I think dialogue-wise I figured out what I need to do. I kind of want to rework some of the intro dialogue, though. I kind of want to give it another look. Let's see, there's an expression I wish was still in use. The bus driver's holiday. A bus driver goes on a tropical vacation only to realize he's still sitting on a bus. Oh boy. Let's see, I only told PK this, but I voice narrators to save on time. When something is narrated in Ace Attorney, I narrate. I already voiced 35% of the cast, so what's one more? Exactly, exactly. Alright. Ooh, you know what? Man, do I want to show off something incredibly spoilery for Chapter 25?
I don't know, do you?
Oh, that's a toughie, because I'm just like, oh... Because I do have something... How much did I get done with Chapter 25, I think is the better question. You know what, I can probably make this map smaller. I'm looking at it, I'm like, I can probably downgrade it, actually. We don't need this many prison cells if we're only going to have this many prisoners to save. So I think I can downsize this, now that I'm looking at it. Because that is a lot. Okay, how many, let's see. How many deployment slots do I have? I have... Let's see, so I have 1, 2 by 1, 2, 3, so 6. 12. 12 plus 3, that's 15, 16. 17, because there's one more. Okay, so I have 17. How many deployment slots did I have in the previous map? Because 17 seems like it could be a lot. 17 as well. 17's probably fine. Because in this one, I think I also have 17. If I keep it at 17 for the rest of the act, I think that's fine. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. So, for this one, it's actually a defeat boss chapter. It's not going to be an escape map. So, I think I'm going to make this smaller, just because we don't need this many prison cells. I mean, they're nice set pieces, but it just makes the map a bit too bloated. So I think I'm going to downgrade a lot of that. I might just... I think vertically speaking, I'm going to downgrade it, just to get rid of all of these extra prison cells, I think. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. I think the rest of the map can stay the same, more or less. It's just, yeah, downgrading it that way. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. So we can downgrade that by half. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I made that an even number. Good on me. Let's go. Okay, so that means we can just... Actually, if we downgrade it, what's... Okay, it's just gonna... Okay, so it's gonna come down from bottom up. Okay. So we do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so what if we just did this? Yeah, we can just downgrade it by that much. Yeah, this should be fine. Okay. Oops. Okay, so we get rid of all of this. Let's see, has anyone seen that top 10 hottest female Sonic characters video? No. I have not. But the fact that the title is in all caps makes me curious. Like, is it a parody, or is it something that that the uploader wanted it to take seriously? I'm curious now. Riku! Hey, man, good to see ya. How ya doing? But yeah, I talked about Emblemcon earlier in my experience. Long story short, everything was scuffed as hell on my end, but it still worked out, baby. But yeah, same spiel. If you haven't watched the VOD for that, link to it is in the announcements. And yeah, if you wanna actually hear me talk about it, just wait till the VOD of this one is up. Full of chemicals. Yummy. Okay. Alright, let's downgrade this baby by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can downgrade that by 8. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we downgraded that by a fuck ton. I think the chest should be fine. Yep.
So, when is Armor King and Marta going to get added to Tekken 8?
That is a good question. Okay, chest 2 opens like that. Okay. Door
I feel
1.
like that bruise probably is never going to return. Which really annoys me. Even though I never really played him heavily.
Uh-huh. Okay, so let's erase this. I said, let's erase this, because that's no longer door 1. Okay. So door 1 is going to be this baby right here. So let's go ahead and get that going. And we are going to... Nope, that's not... Let's do this. There we go. Yeah, that looks fine. That's a door. Okay. And now... This is... door. Okay, so that's door 1. Okay, now we need door 2.
Ooh.
Door 2. Let's see. I really want to do a Soul Calibur dub, however, it does require a lot of language knowledge. I love learning languages, so I don't mind it as much, but it's still a lot. Oh yeah, fair. If you guys can run Parsec on that dinky computer, you could use that to play video games with your friends. That really depends if we can run Parsec. I'm not sure if we can or not. Okay, door number... No, I said door number 2. Let's see, allegedly my friends say it has very low latency. Okay, good to know, good to know. Aren't Soul Calibur games localized to English? Yes, but I have a feeling that Blade wants to have it so that each character talks in their native language, if I were to take a guess.
Probably. Seems like something you do.
Yeah. Exactly. Ah, Tekken Syndrome, exactly. I think it's kind of cool how in Tekken they do that. That's neat. And everyone just understands each other no matter what. I think that's great.
Star Trek.
Tekken.
No, what I mean is, in Star Trek, everyone understands each other.
Oh, right, yeah.
Although, nah, I think it's more like everyone speaks English for some reason.
Alright, let's see here. So that's door number 2.
Door number 2?
Okay, door number 3.
What's going on with door number 2?
Let's see, reminder that King and Armor King are speaking full-blown Mexican Spanish, which is why people can understand them.
Now they're speaking roar.
They go rawr. They go rawr.
Yeah.
They go rawr.
They're not speaking Spanish.
They go rawr. Alright, let's see. Alright, door number 3, baby. Let's do door number 3. It sounds like rawr. Okay, Riku, alright.
Sure, whatever, okay, alright.
Sounds like rawr.
Okay, alright.
Let's see, maybe when they're speaking to other characters, they speak a different language, and I have a Mandarin speaking for a Killick in mind. Okay. You know what this map could use? 5 more snipers. 5 more snipers!
They're both still breaking your back in places you didn't know you had.
No, my boneses!
They're breaking bones you didn't know you had.
Oh no, my boneses!
Where did that bone come from? What bone was that?
Okay, door number... Ah, there we go. Okay, let's clean this up. And Rock is an easy character because he already speaks English. Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, he does. I think he's English specifically, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
For whatever reason.
Everything good there, darling?
Yeah.
Alright, just making sure.
I don't know why why he's English specifically.
Alright, there we go.
But okay, I guess.
Okay, now let's see. Oh, you're booting up New Horizons?
I'm gonna give it a try.
Okay. Just letting you know, you'll be playing off of my island, so you won't be like getting any new neighbors or anything. You're just gonna have a house on my island, since that's just how it works. One island per Switch system.
That's how it works?
Yeah. So you'll get to see all my lovely neighbors. They'll probably talk about how much they miss me, honestly.
No, you just want my money. That's what you
No,
guys want.
don't be mean to Timmy and Tommy. They're just helping. They're baby. Let's see, I want an FE fan gamer ROM hack that has one mission where in the corner of the map behind a mountain you see some random neutral unit who's fishing in a pond. Literally no other purpose. That would be cute. You go up, you talk to him like, yeah, I'm just here fishing. Bye. That would be cute.
These guys have enough cognitive functions to operate a computer.
Yeah, actually, I don't think there's ever been an actual age confirmed for Timmy and Tommy. But I just lovingly call them baby because they are small.
You guys know how to use a camera?
They are small and baby. So squishy. Let's see, Isabel is 45 years old. Okay, that makes sense. I would imagine Tom Nook is probably older than that. I would imagine he would be like 50s, like mid-50s by now.
That's a no.
She's a... Okay, please. My cat is staring through my soul right now. That explains the vacation juice jokes. Yes! Vacation juice. Yup. Okay, door number 5. I think Okay, door number 5 is not here, so we can erase that door. Door number 5 will be this door, I think. Alright, let me look at that kitty meow meow. Hold up. Oh, that cat do be staring. Let's see, Ivy would be harder to voice than Rock because she speaks with an English accent. Oh, whoops, I was on the eraser tool. That's not...
Oh, great. Airplanes.
You're gonna only be on that airplane like once. Maybe a few more times than that if you choose to do some extra stuff.
I don't like flying.
Let's see. Random fact. After Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing Horizons came out on the same day, Doom devs confirmed that, yes, the Doom Slayer would like to play Animal Crossing. That's adorable!
I could easily see that as being canon, honestly. Just because of what his pet was in the original.
True, though!
Big, scary, shoots demons, and carries enough guns to stock Walmart. And he has a pet bunny.
Yee. Let's see.
Daisy. I think that's named Daisy. Yeah, Daisy the bunny.
Ah.
Actually, it's a plot point, I think, in Doom 2. The demons killed Daisy.
No! But baby!
Yes, it is baby.
Let's see. Van says he also doesn't like flying. Can't stand heights. Few things give me more anxiety than flying.
I don't like the air pressure that you end up experiencing.
I gotta fix up all the terrain settings on this, but that's okay.
Alright. I'm gonna go talk to that stuck-up parrot and tell me he's stupid. What is his name? Pierre, I think, or something? What?
Doomslayer even keeps an empty rabbit cage as tribute to Daisy because Doom Eternal is written by lore addicts. Aww.
Yeah. I think isn't there a framed photograph of Daisy too in his on his space station? I haven't played it, but I have seen some gameplay. I want to play it, but we don't have a PS4 as of yet, or a PC that can run it.
Let's see. Doom 2 happened because the demons killed his bunny and made Doom Guy walk into hell and kill the icon of sin.
Yeah.
Let's see. The framed oil painting. That was fan art that the devs bought the rights to. Oh, that's cool!
That's really cool. Alright, what do you want? Thanks.
Okay, door 6. Did I ever do door 6? No. Let's see, it was made by Exos54 on DeviantArt. Okay, I have no idea if I pronounced that username correctly. Okay, so I made door 5 there. Door 6. Let me double check the terrain.
Tanuk, just give me the business spiel already.
Okay, door 6. It's gonna be this door. Oh, wait, I need that. Let's see. Fun fact, in the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster, you can still make your own custom spells, and yes, you get to name them. That's
Nice.
cool. I have made Greater Baja Blast! Okay. May I please ask what Greater Baja Blast does? I need to know.
You know, if it hypes up your enemies on caffeine, that would be amazing.
Yes.
I wonder how soon till a lot of the mods from the original Oblivion get ported over to remastered.
Let's see, it's a 35-foot wide explosion of the electrically frigid flavor. Okay, cool. That's great, actually. Let's see, if the previous map was still Escape, this map would be split in two. I have said this before, but I just find it very funny. Okay, door 7 is going to be this one, so I need to... Oh, wait. It takes, like, a lot of my brain power to, like, redo a map, because I'm just like, okay, what needs to be changed, and all that. So I'm just like, okay. I gotta make sure that everything is good and ready to go, and I'm just like, oh. Okay, door 8. That's door 8. I defined that as door 8 earlier, so we could just erase that. Let's see, another Oblivion fun fact. Ghosts and spirits are immune to conventional physical damage with one exception. Uh-huh. An expert in hand-to-hand combat can hit ghosts with their hams. That's awesome, actually. Just punch a ghost in the face. Let's go. Metopia money, yes! Yes, I can finally buy Metopia. Thank you, Blade. Okay, door 8. Alright, now we can get rid of the rest of these door layers, because I don't need them anymore. I don't know when I'll get around to, like, streaming Metopia. It'll probably be around a time when I can actually, you know, stay at home and actually stream. We'll see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we get rid of all of that.
That stupid raccoon.
Don't be mean to him. Oh yeah, it's Saturday. KK Slider is going to be playing his tunes. My money tree! Feel free to take the money there, honestly.
That was the plan.
Yeah, feel free to take my money. A button, I think? Whoop. There you go, yeah, and B to pick up. Or at least I thought it was B. Okay, it's the other button. Yeah, feel free to take my grown money tree. My flowers! Well, okay, they're gonna regrow. It's fine, it's fine. A button to shake a tree. There you go. And then, yeah, that button to pick up. Yeah, I'm gonna be going on the road again. That's the plan. Yeah, Sam and I are gonna be going back on the road on Monday. So yeah, that's why I wanted to stream today, especially since I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna be out on the road again. Do you like the playground that I made, my darling?
Yeah.
It's so cute. Ah! Open your menu with one of the buttons. Yeah, and then it's gonna be that leaf. Yeah, the elephant slide. Yeah. There we go. Hold the A button while you're next to it, and then you can use the control stick to, yeah, push it and turn it. You can turn it by pressing the, use the control stick, press up or down onto the control stick. There you go. Now you can turn it around. There you go. So May is another on the road month. Yeah, and we're planning on, like, staying out for longer this time around. Oh yeah, if you want to like push it back, you would have to let go of it, go on that side, yeah, and then you can pull it. There you go. Alright, there you go. You fixed it. Thank you, darling. I worked hard on decorating this island.
What do you mean I can't use the slide?
I know, right? Like, it would have been fun to use it.
I want to go down the slide.
I know. So, like, until July? Probably? I have no idea. Sam, how long do you think you want to stay out on the road this time around? If you have any ideas.
Probably at least until July.
Cool. There we go. Oh, thank you for money, Riku. I was like, okay, who donated on Ko-Fi this time? Sweet. Alright.
You just want some fan art of Paul Phoenix doing Dragon Fest.
What do y'all do out on the road? Well, Sam has an actual job of being a truck driver. I'm just there sightseeing. And by sightseeing, I mean, like, you know, just seeing what's up and down on the interstate. Which is actually pretty nice. I like, you know, seeing everything.
Yeah. Plus, Alabama's nice to drive through.
Let's see, I'll be in college by the time you get back to streaming. Oh, okay, alright. You have fun with that, Blade. You have fun with that.
Oh, Blade's going to college?
Yeah!
Hooray!
Alright, let's see here. So I think we're good here. Okay, I just gotta fix up the terrain. And then I think we're good. Yeah, this definitely needs fixing. Okay. Most of this looks okay. Just need to... Okay, just need to get rid of all this. That way the endless void is not walkable on. That's not gonna be fun. There we go. There we go. Raymond! Oh, guys.
When have you heard about me?
Okay, guys. For all of y'all who know about all the Animal Crossing drama...
Wait, what drama?
Okay. Like, people were being freaking weird about Raymond. I'm gonna be fucking real. And I happened to get him by chance. He was the first neighbor I got via, like, setting up a campsite for the first time. I got super lucky getting Raymond. I bet everyone would have been jealous. Like, dude, how the fuck did you get Raymond your first try? And I'm not like, I don't know. Maybe he likes me because I'm not being fucking weird about him.
Yeah.
I treat him well by being not fucking weird about him, you're freaks.
With this thing?
Oh, if you have a shovel, you can dig that up. But I don't think you have a shovel at the moment. Oh wow, I remember the Raymond stuff. Yeah, that was a crazy time, right? Like, holy shit. But yeah. I just find it really funny that I got Raymond, like, first time. Like... But yeah, you would have to buy a... No, you don't have to buy it. You can craft it, I think. Like, you can craft your tools and stuff. Oh yeah, the bamboo stuff. I'll see what I can do about streaming in June. I have, like, toyed with the idea of maybe doing very chill streams if we happen to stop by a truck stop that has Wi-Fi. I don't know.
Most of them do.
Yeah, so I'm like, maybe I'll try to stream more often while on the road if given the opportunity. But if I do, expect them to be short, because Sam needs to sleep. And I don't want him to disturb his sleep. So, like, if I were to do, like, chill streams, they would most likely be on the Cycle of Remorse server, especially if I decide to do work streams specifically.
Oh, can I build anything or not?
Well, first you gotta set your tent somewhere. You gotta set up where you're gonna be living from now on. I have a feeling that a lot of the space has been occupied just because either A, someone's living there already, or B, I just decorated it to my heart's content because I did not expect you to move into my island. So,
yeah, I think you did.
Yeah. Although, Blade, I will say, not that I'm planning to give you something for your birthday, but just keep an eye on your DMs, I guess. I don't know.
Is it a Heath drawing?
It might not be Heath specifically, but I've got ideas. I've been thinking about this like all month. I'm just like, oh, his birthday's coming up. I've got ideas. I'm just like, Alright, but yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay. Alright, let's... This is all floor. That is not wall, this is floor. This is also floor.
I took PK's money, which apparently does grow on trees here.
Yeah!
Whose house is this?
I don't know, I don't remember.
Ooh, there's a fish.
There is a fish. What are you trying to do?
Oh.
That's how much living space you have to work with.
Just a...
I think you might be able to, like, if you want to build over, like, one of my flower patches, ask me first, because I have been crossbreeding flowers, so I might have gotten some rare flower colors. So just ask first if you want to build over any of the, or even over where one of the trees are, because I think you might be able to build over trees as well. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you just went ham.
I did go ham on decorations. Anything going on Sunday? Yeah, we might be doing stuff on Sunday. It's going to be really hard to access the museum, though, unless I get rid of some decorations if you build there. You're just gonna build your tent right in front of the museum entrance, my darling? You're gonna block the entrance to the museum? My darling? I guess that's a yes! I gotta rethink the decorating. Oh no.
Oh, it's actually blocking.
Yes, it is actually blocking the museum, my darling!
Oh, okay. How do I fix that?
You can go to the town hall later on and see if you can relocate.
Oh, that's how you do it?
Yup. Oh yeah, you can grab the gift from that letter. I think it's like, yeah, if you press the A button, you can grab that present and place it in your pocket, and you can open it.
Oh, here is my tent.
Yep, you've got a tent that is right in front of the museum, my darling.
Maybe I should fix that.
I would recommend it, yes.
How do I take a nap?
Well, you've got a lantern and a radio.
Don't I need to take a nap?
Yeah, if you, walk towards the, oh, okay. And then close. If you walk towards the bed. Not that way, towards the side. Yeah, just keep walking towards it. Yeah, there you go. Now you can sleep. I think you have to go back and talk to Tom Nook and say, hey, I set up my tent.
Oh. Where's Tom Nook?
He's over. He should be over by the town hall, if I remember correctly.
Oh, stealing money from people?
No! After July. Yeah, it's gonna be like a constant thing of just being on the road, basically, from now on, so, yeah.
Oh, I can run.
Yes, you can run, and you're running over the flowers! How dare!
I'll just grab this, and I'll grab that. And... oh, hi.
But yeah, see ya, Riku. Do not run over the flowers! How dare!
Why? What happened?
The flowers will go poof!
Ow!
Do not run over the flowers!
Like these?
Yeah! Oh, that's a blue one right there. Do not run over that, I swear. If you run... The blue one right there. Do not run over the blue one. That one's a rare one. Do not run over that one, I swear. That one right there. Do not run over that one. Okay, cool.
Where's the town hall?
Up north. I have those fancy paths that will take you to important places.
Get out of the way.
Don't be mean to KK.
He's being a bum just sitting around.
Flowers exist. Sam's feet, and I took that personally. In other words, you're probably not streaming for the rest of the year. Not regularly. Probably not.
Can you shut up?
Then yeah, you can craft stuff on that DIY table over there. Yeah, that thingy. Alright, let's see here. But yeah, I'll still stream, like, when I can, but just know that it's not going to be as regularly as I have been for the past while.
Alright, how do I... Where's the town hall?
This is the town hall.
Well, who do I talk to?
You talk to Isabel if you want to do stuff.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like a sad thing that I'm not streaming anymore. This is something I kind of want to do, like being on the road. It might be sad for you guys because I'm not going to be it's not going to be a regular thing. And I'm not trying to invalidate the fact that it's probably going to be a sad thing for you guys. However, because it's not like a sad thing for me personally. I'm going to be real. I like being on the road. I am going to miss streaming though. However, I do like being on the road. So it's not like a sad thing. Is what I'm trying to say. But I will try to stream when I can when we're home and whatever. So that way you guys won't miss out. And I won't miss out. Alright, let's see here.
She is just so happy to get a request. Discuss a resident?
No, okay. I guess I've been misremembering because I haven't played this in a while. You have to talk to Tom Nook. So you have to sit in his seat. In the seat for him. For that sort of thing. Yeah, let's see. And did I define these as walls? These are walls. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you have to.
Stupid.
Yeah, you have to do the. Yeah, you have to go through the tutorial stuff before you do anything.
Stupid raccoon. Yes?
You gotta go through the tutorial stuff, my darling.
Stupid raccoon.
Let's see. So, am I done with defining terrain? Yes, I am. Okay. Alright, so we should be good there. Now we just gotta rearrange all of this nonsense. So let's do that. Okay. So we'll have you guys... Yeah, you're number 3.
Whoops.
You can just set that back down again. Yeah, be careful of accidentally, you know, grabbing...
I thought I could rattle it.
Nah, that's just that is just a decorative trash can. Yeah, it's gonna be the little leaf thingy. That's all the... Yeah. Yep, just a decorative garbage can.
What do you mean it's just a decorative gun?
Yeah, it's just there for decoration.
Why? Stupid Tom Nook.
Gee, it just seems like your background for your stream gets more and more outdated even when updated. Yeah, that's just the nature of things. Alright, let's see. Let me just do a quick calculation here. I'm just calculating how many enemies would probably be appropriate for the map, considering the amount of deployment slots you have. I've heard that having double to triple, somewhere between double to triple the deployment slots is a good round number to keep in mind. So between 34 and 51 enemies. Okay. I think having it stop at like 42 is fine. Wouldn't end up be surprised if you end up retiring, though. I'll probably only retire. Here's the thing. I plan on retiring when I have a kid, alright? I think I'm just gonna put that on the table right now. Or even when I'm pregnant. Or like in 3rd trimester. That's when I plan on retiring. I think I'm gonna say that right now. That's not happening right now. That's my planned streaming retirement. But that's not happening right now. I'm not gonna retire.
And even then, I doubt it would be retire.
Yeah, so like... I'll definitely not be streaming during, like, the first few years of my kid's life. Because I want to be there for the kid. So that... I know for a fact I'm going to be retiring during that point. I know that for sure. But, like, nah, I'm not going to retire just because I'm on the road. That's not on the table. Alright, let's figure out...
Yeah, can you shut up?
Grabs the lucky child in a fluffy Pokemon hug. You know, I had this, like, really funny thought in my mind. You know, if I stuck with the shark, like the completely shark anthro avatar, I kept thinking to myself, well, you know how Sam's a wolf, right? And I'm a shark. I'm just thinking to myself, wolf-shark crossbreed, what would that look like, guys? I need to know. Sam's giving me the look. Cooking steak right now? Nice, Van. Very nice.
Nice. Steak is good.
It would probably look like the average shark soda. You know what? Fair enough, Taryn. Fair enough. You know, the ones with tits and hair. Oh my god.
What?
No. I can't. Oh no.
This is why PK needs to retire.
What do you mean this is why I need to retire? What's that supposed to mean? What do you mean? Okay. We want some symmetry up in here with the enemy placements, just to make it look aesthetically pleasing. There we go. Oh, wait, whoops. I did not mean to put you over there. Where's that sage? There he is. We'll put you right here. And we'll put you...
It doesn't seem I can talk to him about moving the tent.
Yeah, you might have to do all the tutorial stuff first before doing that.
So, no running over the...
No running over, like the blue. No, not the blue. No, don't run over the blue ones. I will be very, very cross. The yellow, white, and red ones are fine because those are the common ones. So I'm fine if you run over those accidentally. I will not kill you for accidentally running over those. Anything else, though, I'm gonna be like, bro, how dare.
Fishy.
Yeah, there's a fishy fish.
Where is my...
Yeah.
Now what?
Okay, so you toss the bobber by pressing A, and once...
Then what do you press?
You press A once the bobber sinks into the water. You can... There. Oh. You were pressing the B button, darling. The A button's the one to the right. Yeah, so, yeah. You can try again. You can try again. this boyo can go over here. Berserker.
What berserker?
I'm trying to decide where I want this berserker dude to go. I think he'll be right at home, right here. And so can this dude. This dude can also be right here. This halberdier, I don't think he'll add anything to the composition here. We can have an armor knight. Nah. You know what? I think we've got enough. Looking at the past streams, they were also a hiatus for about a year. That's because that was also when I was out on the road with Sam. So, like, any of the more recent hiatuses was basically because I was on the road with Sam. And anything, like, before that was probably because I was going through college and stuff. Which I eventually dropped out of, as y'all probably already know. So...
Because college is a scam.
You know what? We'll have these hero dudes be right here. We can get rid of this armor dude. I don't think we'll need too many armor dudes here. This is very concentrated on units. So I don't know if I want these berserkers here necessarily. We already have like 2 here. I don't think we need 2 more here. We don't need them. We don't need them. I think that'll be too many enemies at once. This should be fine, but I do want them repositioned for some nice aesthetically pleasing positioning here. This guy's a little off-center, but it's fine. It's fine. Is it fine, though? Is this going to bother me? No, it's fine. Would it still be possible for me to direct you on the road? We found that there's not much background noise when we're stopped on the truck for the night, so it might be fine if we still worked on voice acting stuff together. Probably. So I think we should be fine just as long as we stop by a place with Wi-Fi. So I think that should be fine. Oh, you caught a boot! Good job, darling! You got trash!
Yay, I guess. Sweetie, did you have to put stuff everywhere?
Look, man, I didn't anticipate more people moving into the island. I didn't expect you to also play Animal Crossing. Let's see, would I have to direct via text? Probably not. I'll be wearing headphones, so you don't have to just do it via text. Might have to redirect your bobber there, Dar. Oh, wait, never mind.
I don't know how to do that.
Now, yeah, good job!
A frog?
You caught a frog! I love that line. I caught a frog, or it's a new neighbor, and I have some apologizing to do. That's so good. Hey, Lily, good to see ya. How you doing, girl? How you doing? Yeah, okay. Let's see, directing via text is hard. I had to do that with an actor. I hope all is well. Hey, Shadow, good to see ya, man. More random facts. In the third-person shooter Warframe, you can go spearfishing, and a near miss has a random chance of giving the player a boot. Oh, that's awesome. That's really funny. But yeah, doing good, doing good. Okay, so I think we got the enemy positioning all good now that we downsized the map. Oh, wait, fuck. I need to... Oh, yep, that's... Okay, hold up. I need to redefine all these, door-opening things. I was also hoping to show you the special when you got back. Oh, that would be awesome, actually. You caught a sea bass, my darling! It's at least a sea. Yeah.
And you get annoyed with puns.
Yeah, but the Animal Crossing ones can be pretty charming, depending. Yeah, you should be able to play that. That's fine. Okay, let's see. I might balancing life and commissions with family stuff. Co-hosting FE3 this year was pretty hype, though. Yeah, congrats on that! You and Olivia are gonna do great.
Wait, what?
yeah, we've got two people hosting FEE3 this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. But yeah, one of the hosts, Lily, she's in chat right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I hope she has fun with that.
Yeah. I was just about to say, I might do an interview. I might opt to do an interview this year because, gosh dang, I have little to no progress with Act 3. I have, like, little progress, but I'm just like, not enough for an FEE3 trailer. So I might opt to do an interview this year, but we'll see. We'll see. I doubt I'm gonna get significant Act 3 progress by the time the deadline of FEE3 is happening. Let's see, I've already made a nice spreadsheet, so things are going well so far. Nice, nice, let's go. Stairs. No, these are doors. I was staring at, like, a stairs tile, and I'm just like, stairs on the mind. I'm like, no, I'm working on doors right now. What am I going on about? Okay, so now I can get rid of these extra door events because we do not have that many doors. Let's see, are you planning on taking part in that Pride chapter contest that's going on? I was actually thinking of making something this time. You know, I was actually thinking about it, but I'm like, no, I'm too burnt out from the Sigurd contest. I was way more burnt out than I thought I was, so I might actually not make something for it. Although I did have a... Okay, hold on. I don't know when I'm gonna get around to doing this one concept. Hold on. Let me pull up my sticky. Let me pull up my sticky note. Because I do have... If I was going to do it, I was gonna probably do this one concept I had. It's called The Art of Seduction. Kind of like a play on words of The Art of War, wherein it's more focused on... So, the main character recruits units by flirting with them. that was the main thing. So I'm just like, yeah, so if I were to participate, I would probably work with this concept because I have so many notes. Hey, you caught an empty can! Good job, darling! You're cleaning up the river for me! I actually keep a copy of The Art of War on my desk. Nice, nice. But yeah.
That's a paperweight.
Let's see, it was a gift from my dad. Oh, nice! But yeah, if I was going to do that contest, I would have, like, worked with this, but I'm just like, nah, I'm too burnt out. I might save this for another time. That reminds me of an H game that I talked about with PK. Anyway.
What?
Don't worry about it. Anyway, door...
I'm suspicious.
Alright, door 17. No, I'll call this door 9. Door 9 is this door. It's the treasure door. Okay, so this is door 9. Oh, I should make a layer for that, because that... Yeah. Okay, hold up. And then the prisoners have to escape to this tile right here. They'll run off and do that. Okay. Okay, so that's good. Okay, I just need to tweak the map a little more just to... Okay, so I need... Okay, so door 9. Rename door 9. Okay. So door 9 is going to be this door right here. Excuse me, goodness gracious. Okay, so we're gonna...
I need a shovel.
Let's see, so we can do this, and then we can do this, and we can do this. Okay, so door is open. Now we can... Okay, so that's door 9. Alright. Excellent. And then... Okay, is the cutscene thing still working properly? It probably is. Secret backdoor passageway? Yep. Okay, that still works.
Oh, that's what that does.
Oh yeah, discussing a resident, yeah. Yeah, that's mostly for, like, if, like, another player from a different island visits yours, and maybe makes the villager say something inappropriate, you can, like, report it to Isabel and be like, hey, yeah, can we fix that? Commissions are closed for the foreseeable future? Not necessarily. I've been trying to figure out if I can maybe work in a if I were to do commissions, it would probably be very limited slots, like way more limited than it is already. I might limit it to like 1, maybe 2 at any given time. It's just because it's gonna be hard to find time while being on a moving vehicle to work on stuff. So if I were to do comms, it would just be probably like 1 or 2 slots at any given time. Let's see, I was maybe thinking about a one-chapter story about a trans woman trying to outwit a god, saying she sold the soul of her dead name and not herself. Haven't thought about it fully, but it's something like that. Okay, cool. Kind of like that, actually. Alright, so... But yeah, I want to be out on the road a little while longer just to figure out, okay, when can I find myself in the mood to draw? To draw things for commissions and stuff. Because I do plan on still bringing my tablet with me and all of that, so I can work on stuff for at least my own stuff, at the very least. Alright. So I think we're good here.
So how do I move my tent?
Yeah, you gotta go through all the tutorial stuff first.
What tutorial stuff? What else is there to do?
I don't know. Have you talked to Tom Nook about anything else to do?
It doesn't seem there's anything else I can talk to him about other than the whole rent thing. Whoops.
Yeah, I think... I don't...
Madeline, what is the point of this satellite dish?
It's to look cool. Look. If you go to the left a little more, you'll see my house. You see my you see my vegetable garden. You see my garden of pretty flowers. You can go into my cool house. You can walk into the very Japanese living room. Like, look at this. Don't mind the cockroaches. I haven't been around to clean up.
Should I catch them for you?
I mean, you can squish them, like you did with that one. And then that's my streaming room. I created a whole ass streaming room in my Animal Crossing house. I've got a nice Apple TV. Like a literal TV shaped like an apple. And I've got...
Yes, of course you do.
Yeah, and then I've got...
You have your Ring Fit Adventure.
Yeah, I have Ring Fit Adventure. I have the new Yeah, I have the New Horizons version of the Switch. And then there's the microphone, the camera, the headset. I have a pet fish on my desk. It's great. It's lovely. Let's see, I love writing a ton, but just editing this script someone gave me money for is really tough for my attention. Oh, yeah, nah, I can understand that for sure. And then that's the fitness room.
Yeah, with another cockroach in it.
Yeah, like I said, I haven't been around to...
What's with that thing?
Oh, that's the gyroid! It makes funny noises. He's there to hype me up as I'm working out in the workout room.
You need a taller rock climbing wall.
Well, you know, that's just how it is. Yeah, you can punch the punching bag. It's great.
With both hands simultaneously?
Yeah, it's fine. And then you can lay down on the bench if you want to, and you can do some bench presses, I don't know. Or you can take a nap on it, as one does. And then, yeah. Yeah, you can just take a nap on the bench. It
That
functions.
is not the intended use, sir.
It functions as a bed. Did I just hear you say gyroid as gyroid? Yes, Lily. Yes, you did hear me say gyroid instead of gyroid.
What? Darling, your food?
I'm getting to my food. It does seem like you are getting rusty at streaming. Yeah, that's what happens when I'm not streaming for a long time. It just how it be. Okay. Alright, so we're good there. And that's just placeholder stuff. Ooh. I could script out part of the outro.
Where is your bedroom?
The bedroom's... I think I put the bedroom upstairs because that is the dance room. I've got all my instruments. I got my turntable, and the disco ball up on the ceiling. It's great.
And a lava lamp.
Yeah, and a lava lamp.
Shouldn't that be in the bedroom?
I mean, maybe. But yeah, I've also got a basement and an upstairs if you want to go in the basement and or upstairs.
Ow.
If you go down near the entrance, you can see there's some stairs there. Yeah. So there's the basement. I don't remember what I put in my basement.
Probably something creepy.
No, wait, I have a diner. Yeah, I put a whole...
Cockroach in the diner!
Oh no, there's a cockroach in the diner! That's not going to be good for the health inspector to see.
Don't worry, I killed it.
Okay, cool.
Crisis averted.
Cool.
Darling, how
Yes?
come there's not a dining table?
Okay,
there?
because I have not actually gotten a dining table to put near those chairs there. I still need to do that.
Darling, why do we have the same address all over the wall?
That's just how the wallpaper tiles itself, all right? But yeah, that's the basement diner.
Oh, is that where you hide your murder victims?
What do you mean? No, I am not. No, we are not committing acts of cannibalism in my diner, sir. I don't know what you are suggesting. And there's the bedroom. It's got a sea theme. I have a shark.
I think I killed another cockroach.
Woo! But yeah, I have a shark. I have a pet shark in my bedroom.
Why do you need a privacy thingy here?
Look, man, it's my bedroom. I need to have a little bit of privacy.
No one should be coming here anyway.
Well, yeah, but like, what if someone does, you know? And then there's my bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to do in terms of... Okay. Okay, I think this is pretty good for now. Okay. Now I could start working on the next chapter, but it...
Darling, this shark tank is very, cramped.
Yeah, that's not good for the shark. I will admit that. Means I can't commission a birthday present for Aaron. Unfortunately, not, since that would require me... If you were planning on... Well... I'm trying to think of if I would be able to make something on time. Probably not, though.
What's with all the black tulips?
Yeah, I crossbred some tulips to get some black tulips.
Why?
Because they're pretty. Okay, so I think we're good there. You probably want to empty your pockets at some point, my darling.
Are these useful for anything?
You can craft stuff with those. You can probably get rid of either the... You can get rid of some of your shells, maybe. Yeah. Alright.
What's this?
That's the clothing store. Alright. Well, I think I did a good amount of work. I redid the map here. I think I'm gonna call it here for tonight. I don't want to go on for too much longer for tonight.
Probably not.
Yeah. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching today. It was good to kind of touch base with you guys and see how y'all were doing. And it was nice to do all this.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know when I'll be back. I'm still bad at outros.
It doesn't help that we were... Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be...
And it's later than when you would normally start.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
Normally it would be a lot fresher.
Yeah, and I just realized... I just realized I have not been using my expressions all day, even though I had the controller plugged in this entire time. But you know what? It's okay.
Again, normally you'd be a lot fresher.
Yeah, but it's okay. Anyway, bye guys. We'll see you all next time whenever that will be. Bye bye!